Part 1. Part 1.
Importance of technology in modern education. Technology plays a crucial role in modern education by number one, enhancing access. It enables remote learning, providing educational opportunities to students in underserved or distant regions. Number two, personalizing learning. Adaptive learning tools and AI tailor education to individual needs and learning speeds. Number three, engaging students. Interactive tools such as videos, simulations, and gamification make learning more engaging and enjoyable. Number four, improving collaboration. Online platforms allow students and teachers to communicate and collaborate seamlessly across distances. Number five, developing digital skills. It prepares students for a tech driven world by teaching essential digital literacy skills. Number six, efficient management. Streamlines administrative tasks like grading, attendance, and communication with parents. By integrating technology, education becomes more accessible, effective, and future ready.
Part 2.
Now let's talk about role of technology in English language teaching ELT. Technology plays a transformative role in English language teaching ELT, enhancing the teaching and learning experiences in various ways. Number two, access to authentic resources. Technology provides learners with access to real world English through videos, podcasts, articles, and interactive media, helping them to develop practical language skills. Number two, interactive learning tools. Platforms like language apps, games, and virtual classrooms create engaging, interactive environments that cater to different learning styles. Number three, personalized learning. Adaptive technology such as AI powered apps tailors content to individual learners' proficiency levels and needs, enabling self paced progress. Number four, global communication. Online tools facilitate real time interaction with native speakers and peers worldwide, improving speaking and listening skills in authentic contexts. Enhanced teachers supports. Number five, enhanced teacher supports. Teachers can use digital tools for lesson planning, assessment, and feedback while also accessing professional development resources. Number six, flexibility and accessibility. E-learning platforms and mobile technology allow learners to study anytime, anywhere, breaking down barriers of location and time. By integrating technology, ELT becomes more dynamic, efficient, and aligned with the demands of a digitalized world.
Part 3.
Let's talk about objectives of integrating technology in ELT. The objectives of integrating technology in ELT language teaching ELT include number one, Enhancing language skills. To improve listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills through interactive and multimedia rich tool. Number two, facilitating personalization. To tailor learning experiences to individual needs, preferences, and proficiency levels. Number three, promoting engagement. To make learning more engaging and motivating through gamified content, stimulations, and interactive platforms. Number four, encouraging collaboration. To foster communication and collaboration among learners globally through online forums, virtual classrooms, and social media. Number five, providing accessibility to ensure that learners from diverse backgrounds can access quality language resources and instruction anytime, anywhere. Number six, developing digital literacy. To equip learners with the technological skills necessary to communicate effectively in a digital world. Number seven, supporting teachers to enable efficient lesson planning, assessment, and professional development through the use of digital tools.
Part 4.
Now it's time to talk about benefits of using technology in ELT. At first, with personalized learning, this refers to an educational approach that tailors instruction, content, and pace to meet the unique needs, preferences, and goal of individual learners in English language teaching ELT. Personalized learning is facilitated through technology offering several benefits. At first, adaptive platforms. Tools like AI-powered apps, Duolingo, Rosetta Stone, analyze learners' progress and adjust activities or challenges based on their proficiency levels. Secondly, flexible pacing. Learners can move at their own speed, focusing on areas where they need improvement, such as grammar, vocabulary, or pronunciation. Customized content. Teachers or platforms can design lessons that align with learners' interests, such as business English, travel related topics, or academic purposes. Then, with immediate feedback, digital tools provide instant feedback on tasks, enabling learners to identify mistakes and improve in real time. There is also goal oriented learning. Personalized programs allow learners to set specific goals, example, preparing for an English exam or improving conversational fluency and track their progress effectively. By integrating personalized learning in ELT, technology empowers students to take ownership of their education while ensuring efficient and meaningful skill development. Access to authentic resources, example, podcasts, online news. Now, let's talk about global connectivity. Global connectivity in English language teaching, ELT, refers to leveraging technology to connect learners and educators across the world. fostering cross-cultural communication and collaboration. It plays a crucial role in developing language skills and cultural awareness through the following. At first, real-time communication. Tools like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or Skype enable learners to interact with native speakers, peers, or instructors worldwide, improving speaking and listening skills in authentic contexts. Then there is also collaborative learning. Platforms like Google Classroom or Padlet allow learners from different countries to work together on projects, share ideas, and exchange feedback. There is also cultural exposure. Global connectivity introduces learners to diverse cultures, accents, and dialects, enhancing their understanding of how English is used in various contexts. There is also online language communities. Platforms such as language exchange apps, example Tandem, HelloTalks, connect learners with others looking to practice English, encouraging informal yet effective learning. We have also access to global resources. Learners can use international content such as news, websites, videos, or ebooks to experience real world English. Global connectivity makes ELT more dynamic, immersive, and relevant to the demands of an interconnected world.
Part 5.
Skill integration. Skill integration. Developing listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills simultaneously. Skill integration in English language teaching (ELT) refers to combining multiple language skills, listening, speaking, reading, and writing in a cohesive and meaningful way, often facilitated by technology. The goal is to create authentic learning experiences where skills are developed in tandem, reflecting real world communication. Here's how technology supports skill integration. At first, we have multimedia resources, videos, podcasts, and interactive platform combine listening and reading skills, allowing students to observe information and then express understanding through speaking or writing. For example, watching a video and discussing its content encourages both listening and speaking. We have also interactive platforms. Tools like language learning apps, Memrise, Babel, or virtual classrooms, example Edmodo, Google Meet, integrate multiple skills by engaging students in discussions, writing exercises, quizzes, and games that require reading, writing, and speaking. We have also task-based learning. Technology enables task-based activities where students engage in real-time scenarios that require using a mix of language skills. For example, a collaborative project might involve researching, reading, discussing, speaking, drafting, writing, and presenting, speaking. We have also online collaboration. Tools like Google Docs and forums allow students to work together on writing tasks while also communicating orally through video calls or chats. This supports the integration of writing and speaking skills in a shared project. There is also assessment and feedback. Platforms like Kahoot or Quizlet offer integrated quizzes that assess multiple skills simultaneously, providing immediate feedback on listening comprehension, vocabulary, and grammar. By promoting skill integration, technology helps create holistic language learning experiences that prepare students for real world communication where using and skill and all skills where using all skills together is essential. Here are some specific activities for teaching English using technologies that integrate the four skills, meaning listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Number one, virtual role play. We speaking and listening. Use platforms like Zoom or Google Meet for students to act out scenarios. Example, ordering at a restaurant, record the session for reflection and feedback. Number two, digital storytelling, writing, reading, and speaking. Use apps like Book Creator or Storybird to have students write short stories. They can narrate their stories using voice recording features for speaking practice. Peers read and provide comments. Number three, podcast creation, listening, speaking, and writing. Students listen to sample podcasts for exposure to tone and vocabulary. Use tools like Audacity to script and record their own podcasts. Share the podcast for class feedback. Number four, interactive reading and discussions. Reading, speaking, and writing. Use apps like Flipgrid or Jamboard to annotate shared ebooks. Students write discussion questions, share answers, and debate topics live or through video responses. Number five, gamified quizzes. All skills, here we have all skills. Gamified quizzes, all skills are concerned. So here, use Kahoot or Quizlet live with listening prompts, reading questions, and speaking tasks. Example, answer aloud. Add short writing task as part of the quiz.
Part 6.
Now, let's talk about our part 6, meaning types of technology in ELT, in English language teaching. Types of technology. A wide variety of technology tools are used to enhance the learning experiences. These technologies can be categorized into different types based on their functionality and purpose. Some common types include A. Digital learning platforms. Learning management system LMS platforms like Moodle, Google Classroom, and Canvas provide a centralized space for lesson planning, assignments, discussions, and assessments. E-learning websites. Sites like Coursera and Khan Academy offer structured courses that integrate video, quizzes, and reading materials. Language learning apps. Mobile apps such as Duolingo, Bible, and Memrise offer gamified interactive lessons to help learners practice vocabulary, grammar, and speaking on the go. We have also multimedia tools, video and audio tools, platforms like YouTube, Vimeo, and podcasts as used for listening practice, while tools like Audacity or Adobe Spark allow students to create their own content. Interactive whiteboards, digital boards, example smart boards, allow teachers to write, draw, and interact with multimedia content, creating a dynamic learning environment. Virtual classroom, video conferencing like Zoom, tools like Zoom, Skype, and Microsoft Teams enable live classes, virtual face-to-face interaction, and real-time communication practice for speaking and listening. The collaborative tools. Cloud-based collaboration. Google Docs, Google Slides, and Padlet facilitate group project writing and collaborative brainstorming, helping students to integrate reading, writing, and speaking skills. Wikis and forums. Platforms like Wikipages or discussions boards provide opportunities for asynchronous collaboration and peer learning. Assessment tools. Online quizzes and surveys. Tools like Kahoot, Quizlet, and Socrative allow teachers to create engaging quizzes, games, and surveys to assess learning progress. Automated feedback system. Platforms like Grammarly and Turnitin offer instant feedback on grammar, spelling, and plagiarism, assisting both learners and teachers. Social media and networking. Language exchange apps like HelloTalk and Tandem connect language learners with native speakers for real-time practice through text, voice, or video. Educational blogs and social media. Teachers and learners can engage in language practice through X Twitter, former Twitter, Instagram, or specialized blogs for language learning. Augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR. AR, VR tools, apps and headsets. Example, Google Expeditions Class VR. Provide immersive language experiences where students can practice English in virtual environments like virtual tours of English speaking countries. These technologies enrich ELT by providing varied ways for students to engage with the language, practice skills, and receive personalized learning experiences. Part 7. Strategies for integrating technology. A. Blended learning. Blended learning in English language teaching (ELT) refers to a teaching approach that combines traditional face-to-face instruction with online learning experiences. This integration allows teachers to leverage the strengths of both in-person and digital tools, creating a flexible and dynamic learning environment. Blended learning can be applied in various ways depending on the course structure, learner needs, and available technology. Key components of blended learning include face-to-face instruction. In-person classes where teachers provide direct instruction, facilitate group discussions, and offer immediate feedback, focusing on communication and interactive learning activities. There is also online learning. Digital platforms and resources such as video lessons, quizzes, reading materials, and forums allow students to access content and engage in activities outside of the classroom. Tools like Moodle, Google Classroom, and Moodle are often used for managing online content. There is also flexible learning path. Students have the ability to learn at their own pace, choosing when and how they engage with the online material. This aspect is essentially this aspect is specially used for accommodating different learning styles and providing personalized learning experiences. There is also collaborative learning. Blended learning encourages collaboration both in the classroom and online, where students work together on projects or discussions through platforms like Google Docs, Padlets, or Zoom. This fosters communication skills and peer interaction. There is also continuous assessment. Online tools can provide frequent assessments, quizzes, and feedback, helping students track their progress. This allows for timely adjustment to their learning path. There is also increased engagement. Blended learning combines different formats, videos, discussions, hand-ons, activities, and interactive tools to keep students engaged and motivated. The benefits of blended learning in ELT include greater flexibility, personalized learning, the ability to use a wide range of resources, and the opportunity to reinforce learning both in and out of the classroom. It also supports learners in managing their time and learning preferences. Example of effective blended learning activities and tools that can be used in classroom. We have flipped classroom. Flipped classroom. Students watch instructional videos or read materials online at home, then engage in hands-on activities or discussions in class. Tools that can be used: Khan Academy, Ed Puzzle, station rotation also is another activity. Set up stations in your classroom, such as online learning self-paced practice. We have also collaborative group work, teacher-led instructions, tools, Google Classroom, iReady, Nearpod, peer review with digital platform. Student, Students upload essays, projects, or solutions for peer feedback using discussions boards or collaboration tools. Here, the tools can be Padlet, peer grade, interactive stimulations. Use virtual labs or simulations to complement hands-on learning. Tools: PET, science simulation, Desmos for math, real-time polling also, and quizzes. Use polls or quizzes during class to check understanding and engage students. Tools: Kahoot, Mentimeter, quizzes. Collaborative projects based work. Collaborative project based work. Groups use digital tools to co-create presentations, reports, or videos. Tools here that can be used are Google Slides, Canva, Flip, formerly Flipgrid. B. Gamification. using games and simulations to teach English. English. Gamification in English language teaching ELT involves incorporating games elements such as poems, badges, leaderboards, and challenges into the learning process to increase students' engagement, motivation, and participation. By making learning more interactive and enjoyable, gamification helps create more dynamic and effective educational environment. Here are some key aspects of gamification in ELT. Points and rewards. Students earn points, badges, or certificates for completing tasks, quizzes, or language activities. This reward provides immediate positive reinforcement and motivates learners to continue progressing. Leaderboards. Publicly displayed leaderboards track students' performance, adding an element of friendly competition. This encourages students to actively participate and strive for improvement. Challenges and quests. Students are given specific goals such as completing a series of exercises or mastering certain vocabulary sets, which are framed as challenges or quests. This structure adds excitement and a sense of achievement, levels, and progression. Similar to video games, students can level up by advancing through different stages of difficulty. For example, they may start with beginner level tasks and gradually move on to more complex language skills as they progress. Interactive games. Tools like Kahoots, Quizlets, and Quiz allow teachers to create interactive language games that encourage active participation. These games can be used for vocabulary practice, grammar exercises, or listening comprehension, storytelling, and scenarios. Incorporating narrative elements where students play a role or work through a story help them engage with the language contextually. For instance, students might solve language puzzles as part of a larger narrative or scenario. We have also instant feedback. Many gamified Many gamified platforms offer real-time feedback, allowing students to see their results immediately, identify areas of improvement, and adjust their learning approach. The key advantage of gamification in ELT is its ability to make language learning fun and engaging, which can lead to increased motivation, better retention, and enhance language acquisition. It transforms traditional learning into an active, goal driven experience. Specific gamification tools and activities to make your lesson more engaging. Gamification tools, number one, Kahoot. Create competitive real time quizzes, great for review or quiz assessment. Features, leaderboard, team mode, quizzes. Self-paced quizzes with gamified elements like memes and power-ups features. Homework mode for asynchronous learning. Classcraft. Turn your classroom into a role-playing game. Students earn points for good behavior teamwork, and academic performance features here, avatars, team challenges, boss battles, booklets, gamified quizzes where students earn reward to build and complete in game features, various game modes, tower defense racing. We have also Minecraft here, education edition. Use a sandbox game to teach topics like history, building ancient civilization, science, ecosystem, or math geometry challenges. We have also Duolingo for school. Learning language with gamified practice and progress tracking. We have also Break Edu. Digital or physical escape room challenges that require critical thinking and problem solving. Game kits. Students earn in-game money by answering questions and use it to purchase upgrades or power-ups. Escape room. Create a classroom escape room where students solve puzzles related to the subject matter to break out. Tools, Google Forms, digital locks, breakout edu, levels up challenges. Assign students levels or badges as they master topics or complete assignment. Tools, classcraft, treasure hunt. Design a scavenger hunt where students find answers to clues hidden in class or online. Tools, QR codes, QR codes, goose chase. Battle Royal quiz. Divide the class in two teams and have them complete in rounds of quizzes challenges. Each team loses health for incorrect answers. Tools, Kahoot quiz. Leaderboard for mastery. Track points for completing tasks, helping peers, or achieving goals. Tools, Google Sheet, custom leaderboard, class dojo, story based learning. Create a narrative, example, Save the Planet, solves the mystery, where students complete subject based tasks to progress through the story. Tools, Canva for visuals, Google Slide for interactive storytelling. Now let's propose an activity for grammar lesson, a gamified activity for grammar lesson. The name of the activity is Grammarcast, the Lost Scrolls. Objective. Students practice grammar rules, example, verb tenses, punctuation, sentence structure, while embarking on a collaborative adventure. Setup. Storyline. Number one, storyline. Students are explorers searching for the lost scrolls of grammar. Each scroll contains challenges to prove their grammar mastery. The scrolls are hidden at different locations, stations in the classroom or links online. Tools needed, digital, Google Forms for Clue or EduPuzzle for embedded grammar videos, physical, printed scrolls, with task or code QR for digital access. Use Classcraft or a leaderboard Google Sheets to track points. Game mechanics divide students into teams. Each team competes to complete challenges at various stations or locations. Challenges. At each station, team complete tasks such as correct the sentence, identify and fix grammatical errors, fill in the blank, use the correct verb tense or punctuation. Sentence transformation. Rewrite sentences following specific rules, changing active to passive voice. Grammar riddles. Solve riddles involving grammar. clues. Power ups. Teams earn power ups, hints, or extra points for correct answers. Power ups could include skip or challenge, or ask the wise old teacher's help. Final boss. At the end, team face a boss challenge like a timed Kahoot quiz or collaborative sentence building activity to unlock the final scroll, scoring and rewards. Team earn points for completing challenges or lose points for errors. Display progress on leaderboards to encourage friendly competition. Reward could include certificates, small prizes, or extra credits. Now let's talk about project-based learning. Project-based learning, PBL. In English language teaching, ELT, this is an instructional approach where students engage in a long-term, student-centered project that involves solving real-world problems or producing tangible outcomes. PBL integrates language skills in meaningful, authentic contexts, encouraging collaboration, critical thinking, and practical applications of language. Here's how PBL works in ELT. Key features of PBL in ELT. Real, at first we have real world relevance. Projects are designed around authentic tasks that are meaningful to students. For example, students may create a travel brochure, plan an event, or develop a short film using English to communicate and collaborate. Language collaboration. PBL requires students to use all language skills, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, through activities like research, discussions, presentations, writing reports, or creating multimedia content. There is also collaboration. Students typically work in groups, fostering teamwork and communication in English. They must negotiate, share ideas, delegate tasks, and give feedback, all in English, which strengthens their language abilities in context. Problem solving and critical thinking. PBL encourages learners to think critically and creatively as they solve problems or complete tasks. They must gather information, analyze it, present it in a coherent, effective way, improving their language skills in the process. There is also authentic assessment. The outcome of a PBL unit is usually a product, such as a presentation, a report, a video, or a website that is assessed based on criteria like language use, creativity, and accuracy. This type of assessment is often more comprehensive and reflexive of real world communication. There is also students' autonomy. PBL gives students more control over their language learning process. They choose topics, decide on methods, and make decisions about how to approach tasks, which enhances motivation and ownership of their learning. Example of PBL activities in ELT. Create a travel guide. Students research a specific English speaking country, write description and create a travel brochure or video integrating reading, writing and speaking skills, debate and simulation. Another activity. Students take on roles in a simulated situation, example, business negotiation or global crisis response. Practicing spoken English and problem solving podcast or blog. Another activity. Students create or podcast episodes or blog posts on a chosen topic, allowing them to practice writing, speaking, and researching in English. We have also cultural exchange projects. Students from different countries collaborate on a shared project such as a cultural presentation via online platform like Zoom, engaging in real-time discussions. Now let's talk about the benefits of PBL in ELT. PBL encourages active learning and deeper language use in authentic contexts. It prompts teamwork, peer interaction, and real-world communication skills. Fosters critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving. Provides students with a sense of accomplishment through tangible outputs. PBL is an effective way to make language learning more meaningful, interactive, and relevant to students' lives. It also creates opportunities for learners to engage in authentic, purposeful communication. Some specific some specific project-based learning PBL ideas and tools. Project ideas. Community improvement proposal. Students identify a local problem, example recycling, traffic community garden, and create a proposal with research data and potential solutions. Subject social studies, science, math, tools to improve. Tools to improve PBL, Trello. Organize project tasks, assign roles, and track progress. Padlet, collaborative space for brainstorming and sharing resources. Google Workspace, use Google Docs sheets and slides for group collaboration. Flip, formerly Flipgrid, students share videos, reflections, or presentation. Canva, create visuals, infographics, and presentations for project. Scratch or Tinker, introduce coding by designing a game or interactive story. Ideas tailored to a specific subject or grade to level. Flipped classroom model. Students learn online content at home and applies knowledge in class. The flipped classroom model is an instructional strategy where traditional teaching methods are reserved. In this model, students learn new content outside of class, typically through videos, reading, or online resources, while in class, time is used for interactive, hands-on learning activities such as discussions, problem solving, collaborative projects. This approach allows for more active engagement during class and promotes deeper understanding of the material. Key features of the flipped classroom in ELT. We have pre-class. At first, we have pre-class learning. Students watch video lessons, read articles, or engage with other multimedia resources before the class. This allows them to observe the fundamental content at their own pace and prepare for more interactive tasks during class time. Technology tools like YouTube, Khan Academy, and language learning apps, Duolingo, Memrise, can provide students with flexible, on-demand content. Number two, in-class application. Classroom time is dedicated to activities that reinforce and apply the pre-learned content. These can include group discussions, debates, role plays, writing tasks, presentations, or collaborations projects. Teachers facilitate these activities providing guidance, clarification, and feedback rather than delivering direct instruction. Active learning. Number three, the model promotes active learning as students engage in tasks that require critical thinking, communication, and problem solving. This makes language learning more dynamic and practical. Learners have the opportunity to ask questions and clarify doubts in real time, leading to deeper understanding and retention. Number four, peer learning and collaboration. The flipped classroom model often encourages peer interaction. Students can work together on tasks, share ideas, and learn from each other, which enhances communication skills and promotes collaborative learning. Personalized learning. Number five, students can engage with the content in a way that suits their individual learning pace and style. Some students may take more time with a video or reading, while others can move more quickly through the material. Benefits of the flipped classroom in ELT: increase students' engagement. By using class time for interactive and practical activities, students are more engaged and can actively apply what they've learned. Better use of class time. Teachers can focus on more personalized support, addressing individual challenges, guiding discussions, and facilitating collaborative tasks, improved learning skills. Students have more opportunity to practice speaking, listening, reading, and writing in authentic context during class time. Enhance retention. The active application-based nature of the classroom activities help reinforce learning and improve long-term retention. Flexibility. Students can revisit pre-class materials anytime, providing flexibility and ensuring they have the necessary foundation before participation in in-class activities. Example activities in a flipped classroom for ELT pre-class. Students watch a video on English grammar or vocabulary, read a short article, or listen to a podcast in class. Students work Students work in pairs or groups to complete exercises such as writing a dialogue, solving a problem, or creating a presentation based on the context they've studied. Post class, students may engage in follow up activities such as a quiz or writing assignment to reinforce the material. The flipped classroom model promotes a learner centered approach where students take responsibility for their own learning, while teachers act as facilitators who guide and support students' language development. Part 8: AI, Artificial Intelligence, and AR, VR, Augmented Reality, Virtual Reality. These are rapidly transforming English language teaching ELT by providing innovative, immersive, and personalized learning experiences. Number one, artificial intelligence AI. Artificial intelligence in ELT refers to the use of machine learning, natural language processing, and other AI technologies to personalize learning, automate tasks, and enhance students' engagement. Some key applications include personalized learning. Number one, AI can analyze students' performance and adapt learning activities accordingly, offering tailored lessons based on individual progress. Apps like Duolingo Use AI to adjust difficulty levels and suggest exercises that target specific language gaps. Number two, language support and feedback. AI driven tools like Grammarly and Microsoft Words Editor provide instant feedback on grammar, spelling, style, and even tone. This helps students improve their writing skills independently by identifying errors and suggesting correction in real time. Chatbot and virtual tutors. AI powered chatbots like Elsa Speak or Replica can stimulate conversation and provide practice in speaking and listening, offering students opportunities to practice English in a low pressure environment. Number four, speech recognition. AI tools with speech recognition, example Google Assistant, Siri, help students practice pronunciation and speaking. These tools assess students' spoken language and provide feedback on pronunciation, stress, and intonation. Number five, automated assessment. AI can be used to automate testing, offering instant grading and feedback for quizzes, reading comprehension, and even spoken language assessments. This frees up teacher time for more interactive activities. The benefits are that it personalizes learning experiences, adapting to each student's pace, and provide instant feedback and correction, and it also facilitates practice outside the classroom, enhancing language acquisition. B. Augmented reality and virtual AR and virtual reality VR in ELT. AR, augmented reality, and VR, virtual reality technologies create immersive interactive environment that allow students to experience English language use in dynamic and real world contexts. Virtual language immersion. Virtual reality offers simulated environments where students can practice English in realistic settings. For example, tools like Class VR provide students with virtual field trips or simulated real-world situations. Example, ordering food in a restaurant, traveling in a city, helping learners practice English in context without leaving the classroom. Number two, interactive learning. AR app in layer Google Expeditions overlay digital information on the physical world. Students can use their devices to explore vocabulary and grammar interactive by scanning objects and images around the class. For instance, scanning a book or poster could trigger a mini lesson or quiz about relevant vocabulary. Number three, simulating real world conversation. VR platform, example, Engage VR, VTime XR, allows students to engage in live like virtual conversation with other learners or AR avatars. These simulations help students practice speaking and listening skills in various situations, example, job interviews, social interactions, or travel. Number four, pronunciation practice. AR and VR also support pronunciation practice by visualizing sound wave and highlighting areas where students may need to adjust their pronunciation, providing an active way to improve speaking accuracy. Number five, enhanced storytelling and reading. VR allows students to engage with stories and reading materials in an immersive environment. For example, reading a story while navigating through a virtual landscape tied to the plot offers a rich, engaging way to practice both reading comprehension and vocabulary. The benefits are it offers immersive, interactive, context-rich learning experiences and provide opportunities for real-world language practice even in the classroom, and it engages also students in a memorable and motivating way, enhancing retention. By engaging, by integrating AI and AR, VR ELT becomes more engaging, interactive, and personalized, offering students unique opportunities to practice and refine their language skills in immersive and supportive environment. Some AR, VR tools and tailored applications tailored for teaching English. AR, VR tools. Monthly VR. Use VR to immerse students in real life English conversation. Offer scenarios like ordering at a restaurant or traveling. Virtual speech. Number two. Combines VR with speech recognition to improve public speaking and pronunciation. Features interactive role play in English. Number three, Z Space. AR based learning platform with interactive lessons include vocabulary building and storytelling. Immersive. Number four, immersive. A VR based social learning platform or live English conversation practice in virtual spaces. AI applications. Number one, ChatGPT can simulate conversation, provide grammar explanation, and offer writing corrections. Number two, Duolingo uses AI driven adaptive lesson to teach vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. Number three, Elsa Speak. AI powered app focusing on improving English pronunciation with real time feedback. Number four, Grammarly. AI writing assistance to correct grammar, spelling, and style in English assignment. Number five, Quizlet leverages AI to create customized flashcards and games for vocabulary practice. Six, Immerse. This is a VR-based social learning platform designed specially for language learning, including English. Here's a deeper look at its future and benefits key. Immersive experiences simulates real-world environments such as coffee shops, airports, or workplaces to practice English in context. Learners engage in interactive scenario-based activities like ordering food, asking for directions, or making presentations. Live Google Live Language Coaching offers live sessions with virtual English teachers in VR. Teachers guide learners in real time, correcting pronunciation, grammar, and sentence structure. And we have also social interaction, which enables learners to converse with other users worldwide in VR. Focuses on improving fluency through collaboration exercises and role play tasks. There is also gamified learning, which include interactive challenges and missions to make learning engaging. Progress is tracked to motivate continued improvement. Customization, customization. Teachers can create tailored lessons for specific needs, such as business English or academic English. The benefits are that with immersive practice, uh, this encourages natural language use by recreating real life scenarios. And there is also low stakes environment, which help reduce the fear of making mistakes by offering a safe space for trial and errors. Retention boost also is there with multisensory experiences enhances memory retention compared to traditional methods. Some concise tips for using ChatGPT in classroom setting and integrating it with other tools. Number one, lesson planning. Use ChatGPT to generate ideas, outline, or activities tailored to your subject. Interactive learning. Number two, enable students to ask questions or solve problems with ChatGPT for instant feedback. Number three, writing assistant. Help students brainstorm, draft, and refine essays or creative writing. Number four, language learning. Practice translations, grammar corrections, and conversational skills. Number five, exploring concept. Clarify complex topics by breaking them down into simpler terms, integrating with other tools, Google Workplace. Combine ChatGPT with Google Docs slides for collaboration, writing, and presentation preparation. Language learning management system LMS embedded ChatGPT in platforms like Moodle or Canvas to assist with course materials. Coding tools. Use it to alongside coding platforms like Jupyter Notebook or VS Code for programming support. We have also studied at pair with apps like Quizlet to generate flashcards or quizzes based on course content. ED Tech tools integrate with tools like Kahoot or Peer Deck for interactive games and polls. Always ensure students are guided on ethical and responsible use in phasing critical thinking and original work.